We all want to have a rich life. But unless you are pushing, and I often like to repeat when I think something is so important, the task must stretch a person's limit. Mm-hmm. And again, to myself, to you, to our listeners, how often are you involved in a task that forces you to stretch your limits? Remembering that it is a key driver of happiness and growth, and it has the potential to make life more rich, intense, and meaningful. And I think we touched upon this, that life deteriorates, unfortunately, because we are not consistently pushing ourselves in this way. Mm-hmm. You want to have a rich life, you want to have an intense life, you want to have a full life, stretch yourself. Go out of your comfort zone. And it increases the strengths and complexity of the self. And I think this really encompasses, what I find so beautiful, is that it really encompasses everything we said. There's no way to fulfillment. There's no way to happiness unless you're living an intense life. And the only way you can live an intense life is if you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone consistently.
Well, define intense, though.
Rich, right? I mean,
because intense sounds like stress.
To you. But I think intense means a full life, right? A life that is exciting. But, I've shared this before, but I try to live I believe it's both possible and necessary to live inspired every single day. I make, every day when I wake up, I have my morning meditations and connections that I do. And then I try to read something, think about something that inspires me, and try not to begin my day unless I've come across something new, something that inspires me or new for today. That's what is an intense life. That's a rich life. And I think, again, it's not that there's anything wrong. And like you said, very important, there is that balance. Yeah, it's important to have vacation. It's important to have breaks. But as a path in life, you want a rich life, push yourself. You have to be pushing yourself. Yes, there must be a purpose for it, as he said, but you must be pushing yourself. The task must stretch our limits.
It's interesting. I think about, I like to watch, we both do, like 2020, Dateline, those crime solving kind of
true crime. Yeah.
Yeah. And, I think about countless of stories that I've heard and watched where, this one detective just couldn't give up, right? They wanted to find out, and they spent years and intensity to really find and solve what happened to the victim. And they're on these shows now, right? So I think that is an example of actually living life like that.